All right, welcome to Talkin Yanks pregame show. Yes, after dark, part 2. Yankees versus Angels in Anaheim. Hopefully, this one doesn't keep us up as late. Another late start. We got lineups. We got starting pitchers. We got Jake. We got myself. Let's talk about this game, Jake. You excited?
Jim, how you doing, buddy?
Well, I'm not good. You know I'm pent up now.
Let it
Because we
out.
posted that video of me, you, and Katie talking about Gary making excellent points that are backed up with data.
Sure.
And fucking Instagram, man. People on Instagram are just dumb as rocks.
Yeah, you got to let that go. And that guy's proving your point. We ended that episode yesterday saying, "Oh, Gary's fat and lazy. He's a bum," and we're defending it with stats and info. So you just gotta. If he's not gonna get it now, he ain't gonna get it. But the good news is, for those of us that do get it, that guy comes back. Gary comes back tomorrow, Jim.
I'm excited.
Last day playing without Papa Bear Gare for a little bit.
I'm excited. Yeah, that guy sucks. He just doesn't. He's like, whenever I prove him wrong, he's like, "You think you know everything, huh?" It's like, well, I mean, I just used facts and data to like prove a point. So like, I don't think I'm the smartest guy in the world, but yeah, I know how to have a debate besides just shout my opinions at you. Whatever. Let's talk about this game.
Well, what we do know is the Yankees lineup, Jim. And today, Clint gets rested after his whole ankle debacle yesterday. But we've got DJ LeMahieu at third base, Luke Voit DHing, Brett Gardner, our classic three-hole center fielder, Gleyber Torres, the shortstop, Mike Ford, the intentional walk machine at first base, Tauchman in right. We got Romine behind the dish after Higgy did yeoman's work yesterday catching. Tyro Estrada, Jim. Welcome to the show at second. And Tyler Wade in the water in left field. Not your parents' Yankees, but it's Sunday on a Tuesday in Anaheim. Domingo Germán on the bump for your Yanks. Jim, what's this lineup telling you, babe?
They're taking it easy with Clint because he sprained his ankle. I sprained my ankle 4 times growing up. You can play on it. Like, he could have probably DH'd on it. I don't think he could have run on it. You can't hurt it any worse, so I think he'll be able to pinch hit. You can't hurt a sprained ankle worse. It's like that scene from Miracle. Bruise on the leg is a hell away from the heart, you candy ass. Not calling Clint a candy ass. I'm fine with resting it. Urshela not being in there, kind of upsetting.
Yeah, right. I was kind of excited today because obviously he had the game-tying sac fly, which was his first career sac fly ever, which is hilarious. And then he had the game-winning single RBI, and he's playing great defense at third. So it's I don't know. It is what it is. At the same time, we're getting some Tyro Estrada show. So
well, the reason that Estrada is playing is because he's going to be sent down when Gary comes up, or no?
No.
He's going to be sent down soon, I think.
Maybe.
So get him in.
I think it's kind of that old Yankees mentality. If you're going to be here, you might as well play. He laid down the big sack bunt. And, we saw a little of him in spring training. He was knocking it around a little bit. So Tyro Estrada's going to get it. And I think the other multiplier here, Jimmy, is that it was a 14-inning game. So I think that's why Clint is getting the full day off. I think it's more related to that than the ankle. I think tied together, that makes it 100. But I think they kind of came into this saying that Romine we knew, but Estrada was also going to play this game.
And, I mean, Estrada, this is his first big league start. Like Lasagna, who just got called up to be in the bullpen, Estrada's skipping AAA, basically. He has 18 games at AAA. He's not ready to be in the bigs. So I don't think they want to demoralize him or force him or ruin his trade value. So I don't think they're going to keep him up for that long in the MLB. I think Brad Miller, we're going to see him sooner than later. But this is a way to use him and let Urshela rest, who had a big game and played all 13 innings and got a lot of action at the hot corner. So
yeah, and our guys who have the game-winning RBI, we bench them and then we just win the next day. So that's our new game plan.
Yeah, Romine then in. What else did I want to look at here? We got Clint. Estrada's numbers there. I had something else I wanted to do real quick.
Yeah,
Ford. Why did they walk forward, Jake? I was going back and rewatching this game, and
Yeah.
Austin made so many bad decisions
Yeah.
yesterday. He rocked the first ball, made Trout run back to the track. Did that, and then he hit the next one to the right field, and it
Yeah,
wasn't.
he caught that one pretty good too. So
Were they
I
just scared? Because it wasn't really strategic, like force wise, or I didn't. I'm so
I think
confused.
one of the intentional walks. Well, I think the bigger factor was righty on righty. At least for the Urshela one. I want to say the one before that, or no, the Urshela sack fly. I mean, I think you said it right there. Mike Ford hit 2 loud fly balls earlier in the game, and if they gave up a sack fly, they would have given up a run. And Gio Urshela had never given up a sack fly, so I think that was the thought process there, which makes a little sense.
That. They can't know that.
I mean, they probably didn't know that, but they did know Mike Ford rocked two good fly balls.
Maybe like fly
game.
ball rate, something like that. Okay.
So and righty on righty. So that's what they were going for there. The second one, I think it was just like creature of habit. Yeah, we walked him before. Let's do it again. This is fun. But yeah, Osmus had a rough day yesterday.
Did you see that stat that I retweeted from Talkin Yanks account that Mike Ford has more intentional walks than hits?
It's baseball Susan, man.
Yeah, that's a fun stat.
I know when Kaster mentioned it on the broadcast yesterday, he was saying it and then he realized he's like, Mike Ford got intentionally walked twice today. So I mean, shows you how crazy the game of baseball was. If you missed it, I mean, Anaheim threw in a pitcher to run because they were out of field players. They had to get rid of their DH. And yeah, I mean I think we'll lay out the Halos lineup for any of our Angel fans who are listening. Jim Cole Calhoun moves up to the leadoff spot against the righty Herman. Michael Trout, center field, Jersey kid, you know that. Bohr, first base. Andrelton Simmons, shortstop. Pujols, Goodwin in left. Smith catching. Tommy LaStella, another Jersey guy, second base, and Fletcher moves to third and bat last. And Stratton, Jim, Chris Stratton on the bump for the Angels, former first-round pick in 2012, 28 years old, career 4.82 ERA, having a tough start to this season.
He got traded in March. He was on the Giants for a couple of years. They traded him in March for a guy who's in AAA for the Giants now. I think the Angels just needed a pitcher.
Williams Yerez got traded to him.
On the Yankees' defensive side, Jake, it's pretty interesting. We've got Mike Ford playing first base. Yep. He's never played first base at a major league level. Maybe one game so far.
Yeah, he made that nice play too. That foul pop up.
Yeah. But then we have Estrada playing second base, first time playing defense in a major league.
We have our fully AAA right side of the infield.
And Wade playing left field. He's played outfield, but he's not an outfielder.
Right.
So it's an interesting defensive lineman the Yankees have right now, which yesterday they put on a defensive display. It was like this. Stopping balls.
That was what it was like. And it was kind of good baseball on the defensive side of the ball, which it just felt like we haven't said that in a long time in Yankee land. So that was kind of fun to see. And yeah, it is kind of a bummer. You would like to see Urshela out there today, because I was bragging to people. I was like, yeah, you got it. Urshela's on third, LeMahieu at second. It's like we just added 2 Gold Glovers to our infield. But
someone just asked in the chat. We did this. We'll do it again real quick. Why is Urshela getting a day off? I'm not saying I agree with this reasoning, but I would say the Yankees' reasoning is he played 13, 14 innings yesterday, and Thairo Estrada is not long for this roster. So if there's ever a chance to give Urshela a day after a long game and use Estrada when you're not going to use him again, you have a strikeout pitcher on the mound, so they're opting to go for a lesser defense right now because Herman can strike guys out. So that's probably their thinking behind all that. This pitcher for the Angels, Jake, Stratton. DJ LeMahieu is the only hitter he has faced on the Yankee side of things, and DJ's 4 for 12 off him with a double. That. 3 RBIs and 3 walks, 883 OPS. So DJ sees an old friend. His last game was bad. 5 innings pitched, 6 earned runs, and he's never made it past the 5th inning. He's only made it out of the fifth inning once. So,
Uh-oh. Put him on the list, Jim?
well, there's more to that, Jake. There's more to this Stratton dude to that. He's a fastball pitcher.
Okay.
91% of the time. I'm sorry. 91%, 91 mile per hour fastball,
Right.
which isn't that fast.
Correct.
And he throws it 52% of the time. Hopefully the Yankees can jump all over that. And his off speed, there's not like one. He's got his curveball 15% of the time, slider 12, changeup 10, two-seamer 10. So I guess he just chooses which one he likes, the off speed. If the Yankees can just wait fastballs and pop that 91 mile per hour four-seamer, I'm guessing there's not a lot of movement on it. I would guess that's their strategy, is to hunt fastballs today. So yeah, and we'll get to the list later on in the show.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I don't know, Jim. We might be ready for the your what to watch for if you want to get it.
Well, yeah, with Herman, everyone knows there's a Yankees show, so Herman's been good. His last outing was 6 innings pitched, 3 earned runs, and he ran into like 3 hard hit balls that cost him. He didn't walk anyone in his last 2 games, or 2 appearances, I should say. In his last 14 innings, he has 2 walks. Oh shit, that's yours.
All right, I'll do my what to watch for. My what to watch for today is walks, Jimmy. And it is with Domingo, like you mentioned, Jimmy. The fun way I was going to say that is that in his 4 appearances this year, in 3 of them, in one of them, he has given up more hits than walks. And that's a little fun with stats. One, he has no walks, no hits. One is 2-2, and the other is 5 walks, 1 hit in his first game of the year. His last game, he had 6 hits, no walks, which is a good sign. But Jimmy, it also factors in because think about where we just came from. We played 14 innings last night. Each team has called up a AAA guy to have more bullets in the pen. The Yanks called up Johnny Lasagna. The Angels called up a guy named Freeman, I believe, who's got a little bit of MLB experience. So it's kind of going to be a race to see who can get to the bullpen. We know that's a classic Yankees approach, to see as many pitches as they can to get to that bullpen. And Jim, our guy Chris Stratton, who's on the bump today for the Angels, in 18 innings this year, he has 13 walks and 11 strikeouts.
Ooh.
So watch for the Yankees to be patient, and you're probably gonna, if they are, you're probably gonna see the Freeman guy that they just called up from AAA. And Jim, again, you can put a big dent in this series for whoever gets to the bullpen first today. So that's I'm watching for that patient Yankees approach.
My what to watch for is the opposite of yours. I don't want the Yankees to be patient.
Get them.
I want them to attack fastballs right away, because my what to watch for is early runs. The Angels are on a losing slide right now. They have 1 win in their last 8 games. They just went 14 innings at home, took the loss. If the Yankees get a 4 spot in the first 3 innings, the Angels pack it in. They're not coming back from that. They're just going to be demoralized. If you let it linger, they'll get a sense of, okay, come on, all right, come on. So you got to attack that right away. You got to put early runs with some early dominance from Domingo and just establish the game from the get-go. So I want them hunting fastballs that this guy's throws. He throws 50% of the time, he throws a 91 mile per hour fastball. That's a lot of easy meatball fastballs, it seems like. So
we'll see, we don't have the full scouting report on Stratton. I'm guessing with his strikeout numbers that it is a sinking fastball. And last year in 145 innings, he had 112 strikeouts, which kind of isn't what you're looking for in your modern day starter. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what he's throwing, what it looks like. I mean, I think we can combine ours, Jim. I think we could go, make our own Avengers team. The Yankees take a couple walks, and then boom, Yabo. And who's going to hit the Yabos today, Jimmer?
Homer draft. It's the Homer draft. No one got on the board yesterday.
No. Voit went yard. No one had him.
Someone might have had him on Twitter, but I'm not sure.
Sure. You got first pick today, Big Daddy.
I do have first pick?
Yeah.
Let me see who I want. I can't take Higgy. I can't take Clint. They're both not playing, Jake. So
How about that?
they didn't hit a home run from yesterday. All right, I'm going to take DJ LeMahieu first.
Okay. He's got the numbers. I like it.
He's seen this pitcher before. He's going to get the most at bats being leadoff, and I want them to get early and often runs. So DJ, just pop your second home run. David John makes long gone.
David John makes long gone.
Nailed it. Susan, how'd you like that one?
Yeah. What, should we play that back? No, we got it, John. That's good. That's good. All right. I'm into it. I think, Jim, I'm taking a chance here. This is either like 100 or a total 0. I'm going Glaber.
All right. Just to let the audience know, Jake could not take Gardner, Ford, or DJ.
I took Gardner and Ford yesterday. You just took DJ. I'm going Glaber, Jim. He looks like he's trying to do too much. He might be trying to put the team on his back. But we know weird things in baseball break slumps. And what happens yesterday? He strikes out, runs to first, and our guy overthrows it. LaCroix overthrows the first baseman. Glaber ends up scoring the game-winning run. How about that?
Wow, so you think that's going to catalyst the whole thing?
I think normally it's a bloop single that does it. I'm going with a reach on first, game-winning run on a strikeout for Glaber.
If I was like freshman year high school baseball, Jake,
yeah.
If I did what Glaber did, struck out but got to first, went to second on a pass ball, went to third on defensive indifference, then scored on a single, I would be so proud of myself and not even realize I didn't do anything.
Right. be peacocking pretty good. Hey, that's baseball.
I'd go to my dad and be like, I got the game-winning run, Pops. And then, like, you know, if I had a really dick brother, he'd be like, you didn't do shit, bro.
That's what Glaber did. Glaber was calling back home last night. I scored the game-winning run, so he's gonna get it going. He's been trying to do too much, so I feel like I'll know in the first at bat if he's gonna get one or if he's gonna have a tough day. And then Jimmy, let's go Austin Romine.
You're crazy.
We mentioned that Stratton doesn't have lights out stuff. This is Romine's last hurrah before Gary comes back and tries to claim his role. So give me some Rocho.
Okay. All right. So I cannot take I can't take Higgy, Clint, they're out. I can't take Glaber, Romine, and I already have DJ. So that leaves me Voit, Gardner. Oh, give me Gardner. He's in 3-hole Gardner. He's the home run leader. Gardner. It's almost as easy as it gets. I have two slap hitters. I have DJ and Gardner.
The Yankees homer draft has gone in a different route. I'm surprised you didn't go Ford there, Jim. He's got to be peacocking with the intentional walks, 2 loud fly balls.
I mean, yeah, I didn't allow myself to go down the lineup. If you were to rewatch my process, I said Voigt's name, then I said Gardner's name, and I just never got past that.
You basically saw a familiar face and said, okay.
Yeah, him, yeah.
Okay, I know that guy.
Last time he was in the 3-hole, he popped one, I think. So how about Estrada? I do like first big league at bat. You should swing for the fences. You only get one. But they made him bunt on his first. So,
no home runs in spring training for Tyro. He's got 21 career minor league home runs.
Yeah, but Jake,
that's in 444 games.
Okay, there's your stat. I'll throw the stat right back at your face. In his 10 games in AAA this season, 2 home runs.
Yep.
Old bullet thigh.
Bullet thigh. The Bullet. Tyro Estrada. That's kind of a cool nickname.
The Bullet? Yeah, that is. Unless it, is PTSD, bad memories.
Yeah, if he gets, really sad about it.
Yeah, but the Bullet is a cool nickname. If this was 1912, his nickname would be the Bullet, and it wouldn't
be a discussion.
We wouldn't even know his name was Tyro.
Yeah. It'd be Bullet Estrada.
Bullet Estrada would be his name, yeah.
Might just be Bullet. They might not even give him the Estrada.
Yeah. And then
that's Bullet over there.
And then you'd say, why is his name Bullet? And you say, oh, he got shot once. And you're like, that makes a lot of sense.
Oh, great nickname.
Still got the bullet in his thigh. Back in 1912, they would not have taken it out back then. They took it out now. It's clear. You just got a gaping hole. He sticks his thumb in it sometimes to scare the guys in the clubhouse.
There you go.
You got the over-under? Come on, we're tracking this stuff now.
The over-under, we're tracking it. What happened yesterday? The under hit, right?
Yeah, so I win. You lose.
You're 1-0. I'm defeated. 0-1.
Wow.
What do we think it is? We got to guess.
My guess is that it's 9.
9. Domingo. This guy. 9 sounds good to me. Let's see. 8.5. 8.5.
It is 8.5?
8.5.
What did you guess?
I haven't.
Oh, you're guessing 8.5.
8.5 is the answer. I guess 9 with you.
Oh, nice.
Brothers in arms.
Brothers in arms. So I'm gonna say that it goes.
You're craving the over.
No, I'm going under again.
Oh wow.
What are you going?
I'm going over.
Wow. Same dance, different day.
Doubling down.
I can't believe you have no faith in Herman.
Oh, I think Yanks are putting up a 9 spot.
I have a bad. Do you want to hear a bad, like a negative prediction?
Sure.
I think Yanks put up an 8 spot, and Lasagna comes out and just gets rocked again.
Ooh, I don't think we see Lasagna today.
Didn't they say he's going to piggyback Herman?
I think Herman's going to put in a nice performance. I think Herman's going to give us 7 or so. If we do, it will be in a blowout like that, but I'm thinking it'll be a close game, and I think we go Herman to either Chad or Britton, or there's one other guy that I think we didn't use out there.
Harvey, but he's gone.
But I think Herman puts in a start today.
Nice. And I forgot.
I believe in Mingo.
I forgot to compliment your hair. You combed it today. It looks nice.
Yeah, it's okay. The flip isn't fully going. Like if I lose track of it, the right side of the flip is too high.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to put a lot of work into it, but yeah, I showered today.
It looked better before you ran your hands through it. You kind of just muddied it up.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So I did a lot of work to get there. So now I'm going to be doing this for the next.
Part it on the other side. So. Everyone wants to see you part it on the other side before we end the show.
Let's see your hair.
The chat's going wild.
Do your hair part.
Katie won't let me wear my hair like this. Just been dying.
No, you got to do your part, your middle part.
You want to like this?
Yes. I do want to like that.
Katie won't allow it.
It doesn't go the other way, so this is a losing fight.
Katie won't allow this, and it's like, come on.
That's kind of tough.
This is when I feel at home.
And that's the pregame show. Thank you guys for tuning in.
They all want us to shout out Cece, like just Cece.
All right, SU.
SU. Okay.
Gotcha.
And we'll see you later.
Go Yanks.
Go Yanks.